Okay, so guys, what is soil?
Soil's dirt, right?
Yeah.
Soil is dirt.
Soil is dirt.
Soil is dirt.
Soil is dirt.
A lot of people think that soil is dirt, but it's not.
What?
Soil actually sustains life. It's a dynamic ecosystem and is the most complex biological material on Earth. How crazy is that?
Half of soil is made up of pore space, water and air.
45% is made of sand, silt, and clay.
And the last 5% is made up of organic matter. What's organic matter, Emily?
Organic matter is alive. It's made of organisms, roots, and humus, but not the tasty kind.
Soil is a dynamic taxonomy system. There's 12 soil orders and more than 16,000 soil series.
3 special soil series you need to know are the Delhi, Kingile, and Capay series. Just by looking at these soils, you can tell their differences in texture, color, and hidden factors like pH and NPK.
And what are the functions of soil?
Soil provides the nutrients for plants to grow, right?
Soil gonna help like the plant for growing.
I don't know. I think it just helps us to grow plants.
It's a nice place for plants to die in.
So it helps the plant grow and it's a component of the land.
Some people got some soil functions correct, but there are 5 that you need to know.
Soil allows roots to absorb nutrients and to form relationships with other organisms in the soil just like people do.
We also rely on soil to store and recycle nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, hydrogen, and sulfur throughout our land, air, and sea.
Soil sustains life. A lot of us don't think about the ground beneath our feet, but it's actually filled with life. Just 1 teaspoon of soil contains 1 to 10 billion total bacteria.
That's a lot!
Soil helps to maintain water flow that goes to nutrients, which sustains the entire climate.
We depend on soil to support the houses we live in. Soil is the most basic form of building material in the world. Whoa.
We need soil to filter, buffer, and detoxify in order to recycle and process waste.
There are 6 factors that influence soil formation.
The first factor is climate.
Oh, you mean like the temperature filter on Snapchat?
No. Climate is more than just long-term temperature. It also has to do with the precipitation that affects chemical and physical weathering.
Love it. The second factor is organisms. These are living things like microbes, plants, and animals that aid, decompose, or mix organic material and soil particles.
The third factor is relief.
Whew, I'm so relieved.
No, that's not what I meant. Relief means the shape, elevation, and slope of the landscape.
The fourth factor is parent material, which is the material that soil develops from.
Parent materials can come from organic deposits or residue, or it can be transported by water, gravity, or wind. The fifth factor is anthropogenic activity, which is us, humans. Humans have the ability to move huge amounts of soil material with our opposable thumbs, and more recently with technology created through our brain power.
The sixth and most important factor is time. Soil formation is a continuous series of processes that take time. It could take hundreds or even thousands of years to make just 1 inch of soil from parent material. Time creates Earth's history.
And lastly, what is the importance of soil?
The importance of soil is that it produces the food that we eat, right?
It's taste.
The importance of soil is to help make healthy plants so that they can die in them again.
It helps us to grow foods.
We always talk about how important it is to save endangered species of animals. But why don't we consider the ground beneath our feet? Like animals, soil can become endangered and even extinct as well.
Losing a soil is not only the loss of biogeodiversity, but the loss of Earth's history. How crazy is that? So we should be careful about what we do to our soil, because it holds the key to Earth's history.
If you're not so much of an environmentalist, think of the economy. The cost to replace soil and remediate off-site damage is $26 per ton of soil.
Considering we have 2.2 billion tons of soil on Earth, there's definitely a large economic cost to neglecting soil.
Finally, with 7.4 billion mouths to feed, we need to sustain soil resources in order to feed our growing population. Earth is 3.8% soil.
So what can you do?
Try to improve your soil quality. Apply pesticides at the lowest effective level in order to reduce the risk of pollutants. This will increase the capacity of your soil to filter, buffer, degrade, immobilize, and detoxify. This can also have a huge impact on the water and air quality in our society.
Another method is to test your soil quality is soil testing. Crops grow best when soil pH is close to neutral, that's 6 to 7.5, and poor soil pH can cause nutrient deficiencies, decline of microbial activity and crop yield, and the deterioration of environmental conditions.
Improve soil pH through liming, addition of organic residues rich in basic cations, applying ammonium-based fertilizers, or irrigating with acidifying fertilizers, or use acidifying residues like acid moss, pine needles, or sawdust.
You also need to make sure you know what's in your soil so you can feed your soil adequately without excess nutrients which pollute and waste. Avoid unintended consequences like chemical cocktails.
We hope you all learned a lot about soil, and remember,
Soil sustains life!